Hi guys, today we'll be solving Leetcode question 149, maximum points on a line. So we are given an array of points where points of I represents an x and y coordinate of a point on xy plane. Return the maximum number of points that lie on the same line. So we are given 3 points in this case, and all the 3 points lie on the same line, so the maximum output is 3. In this case we are given 6 points, and the maximum number of points that pass through a given line is 4. There is another line if you see, but there are only 3 points passing through it, so the output will be 4. Let's try and solve this question. So what we could do is we need to first know a couple of things before we start solving this question, that the slope is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So y2 is the coordinate, y coordinate of the point, and x is the x coordinate of the point. x1 and x2 means the first point and the second point. So we say that a point lies, so if this is a point A, B, C. So how do we know if point C lies on the line AB? It is only possible when the slope of AB is equal to the slope of AC, and the slope of CB is same as slope of AB. It means that point C lies on the line AB. So what we could do is we could find out the slope of every point with every other point and check which all points do make up lines that have similar slopes. Let's take an example. In this case, AB, let's say AB has a slope of 0. Then we'll see with every other, we'll try to pair up with other points. AC has a slope 0. Now we'll try to make points with CB has a slope 0. All the 3 have the slope 0. It means that all 3 lie on the same line. So we can add 3 points to the slope 0. Similarly, in this case, we'll have to make a line with we'll have to select a point and then make a line with every other point and check how and store the slope and its frequency. How many lines have the slope which is same? So this point and this point have a slope. This point and this point have a slope. So we'll keep a track of how many slopes we have, and the minimum number of points for a line would be 2. You need at least 2 points to make a line. So we'll be making a hash map. And this will be the slope, and here will be the frequency. So if let's say there's a line with slope 0 and its frequency is 3, it means that there are 3 lines that have the slope 0, as we have seen in the previous case. There are 3 lines with the slope 0. So for each line that we get, we'll have to start incrementing. So we'll start with 2 points. Every line will have at least 2 points. So we can start everything by 2, and then if there is another line that has the same slope, we can increment it. So that's how we'll be getting the maximum number of points on a given straight line. I think you get the intuition of this question. Now let's try and solve this question. Let's look at its code. So this is the C++ code. So first we'll see if there is only one point in the given array, it means that there is only one point. So we'll just return 1. then we'll sort it. We'll just sort it to make it more efficient, or else we could just do it without sorting. If we sort it, we can go from 0 in the outer loop, and we can start from I+1 in the inner loop. But if we are not sorting, we can just go from 0 in both cases, inner and outer loop. So this is the hash map which will store. So this double will store the slope, and the slope is same as the tan. Slope is same as tan. So this is, numerator is y2 minus y1, and denominator is x2 minus x1. So the first point is x and the second point is, so when we are given an array, the first point is x coordinate and the second number is the y coordinate. So in this case, y2 it is the inner loop, j represents the second point and I represents the first point. So for each point we'll be pairing it with every other subsequent points after it in the array. And slope is same as tan, so numerator and denominator. We'll start with 2 and then we'll keep incrementing. If there is another line that has the same slope, then the number goes 3. If there is another line, it goes 4. So it starts with 2 and then it keeps increasing. And then finally we iterate through the entire hash map and see which is the line that has maximum number of points. Like we check the slope and we check which slope has the maximum number of points on it. And then we'll add 1 to it, because when we are counting the slopes, we are not counting the point itself. So this is the Java code for the same problem. Let's try and run this. And it runs. So if you learned something from this video, do share and subscribe.